Okay, P Street Garage. I'm back out on the Mercury Comet. It's been a long time since I worked on this, unfortunately. The last time I was out, I put those quarters on. So what I want to do now is pretty much got everything done here except for a little bit of Bondo and paint. I'm still waiting for the seats on the inside. This is turning into a joke again. Months and months ago, I ordered my seat foams and everything, and only to find out that everything's on back order. I tried, because the seat skins and foams are on back order, I tried to find some seats, ready-made seats from the same company, also on back order, at least another 8-month wait. So, screw the seats. What I'm going to do now is I want to run this old engine up. This has not run in months and months and months and months. I want to fire this up, make sure everything's still good. And what I want to try to do is hook my gas pedal up to this linkage on the carburetor. Now this is the old linkage from the straight 6 that used to point straight down. I bent it up in this fashion. So what I'm going to do now is fasten the... I try to fasten the gas pedal down to the floor. I got a brand new gas pedal. I don't know if you can see that. And that, I don't have the piece that goes behind here, so I just put a screw. So I'm not sure what goes on here. I think there's some kind of a pin with a bushing. Anyway, I can't find this anywhere. It's like nobody knows what I'm talking about. It's hard to get anything around here. So I'm going to hook this up like that. I'm going to screw this to the floor. This will be my gas pedal. And I'm going to try to hook that linkage up. And if I can get that done, I was hoping to get a seat in so I could take this thing out for a test drive. Because I did put it in gear before, and the wheels do turn. The wheels are off the ground. But just because the wheels are turning off the ground doesn't mean this will propel me down the road. So let's run this up. See if this engine, see if this thing even goes. All right. Okay, so with my gas pedal, I went out and I bought a little spring pin. If you can see that. So I put the screw through the spring pin, so that'll add like a little bit of a bushing. I think that'll fit better for the leverage. So let's see if I can get this pedal in place. Okay, well it's a few days later. And I'm still trying to figure out this gas pedal and throttle arrangement. So what I did, first of all, I do have a factory pedal. I mentioned that before. And I now have the pedal installed. So there is the gas pedal. And my bushing and screw idea seems to be working. Of course, this is another one of my creations because I didn't really know what to do here. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work because, as I've mentioned, this is the setup for the old straight 6, and it was done on a mechanical rod, and this used to point downwards. So I kind of reversed everything so that I bent this up, so basically my gas pedal is going to do this. So of course, I got to do something like this. This has to pull this back. So I came up with, like I said, I don't know if it's going to work. I got this rod here. I made this. I took this piece. Actually used to be it used to be a longer rod. This was on the old Ford-O-Matic transmission, and it was something like that. And I cut it off and I shortened it. This was on the end, so I cut that off to make it shorter. And to make a long story short, I took two pieces, cut them, I welded them together here. I ground it down, and the whole point is that this, whatever this was, I don't even know if this was throttle at one time. It was either throttle or it was on the old Ford-O-Matic transmission. And you see all these side linkages there. There's a whack of linkages between the kick down and the gear shift and whatever. I took two different rods and kind of made this. This is just kind of an experiment. So what the plan is because I knew this would fit onto here. That's going to fit there. And then this is going to slide in here. And I'll be able to lock that in place with the screw. And now that I've got that this long end cut off, so I cut it off, I bent them, and I welded them together, so it does have a little bit of adjustment. So there's no reason why this wouldn't work. The only reason why I think it may not work is because when I push the gas pedal down, there's just not that much travel in this, and there's obviously a lot of travel here. So it might, I'm thinking it's going to work, but I'm come to realize that maybe with this setup, once I floor the car, maybe the car will only open halfway. So anyway, this is my idea. Let's try it. Let's see if it works at all. Sometimes I like to make stuff out of nothing. A lot of times it ends up being a waste of time. It's just in this case, I think the solution for this would be to get a gas pedal kit with a cable. I think that's kind of what the Mustangs would have had and cars like that with the V8s. So anyway, this was my harebrained idea. So let's get this hooked up. See if it works. If it doesn't work, well, oh well. We'll go to plan B. Okay, well, this is my idea here. It kind of maybe works. I don't know. You might just, of course, there's a return spring here that I should have on that I don't have, only because I can't find it right now. But maybe once that spring is on, that would hold that to idle. And my other dilemma is probably when I floor the gas pedal, that won't open fully. Not that I want to do burnouts or anything, but I mean, I got to be able to push on the gas and go when I want to. And I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this is a trial. The last thing you want is for your throttle linkage to fall off. I don't have this very tight yet, but anyway, let me push on the gas pedal. See what we can see from here. Of course, I'm working by myself, and it's a little bit tough to, if I can spot that from here. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I can see the linkage in the carburetor. There it is right there. Get it out of the way, yo. Yeah, I think it works, but I don't think it's right. Well, I know it's not right. I'm going to fire this up just for the heck of it. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go see my friend David. My friend David, he lives here in Nova Scotia. He also has a Comet. And we talked on the phone about this. And what he told me is that he got a pedal kit with a cable out of a Mustang. So I don't know if this is something that could be ordered new or if it's something I'm going to have to scrounge. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a drive out to David's and we'll look at his setup. And maybe we'll take a look at his car if we can. All right, let's get this fired up just for fun, just to see how this reacts. Okay. Well, it works. It would certainly work if I had my, I need my return spring here. Of course, I've misplaced that because, well, this place is such a damn mess, but it is here somewhere. I think this could work with a little bit of modification, but I don't know. You don't want to risk your throttle linkage jamming or your linkage falling off when you're driving on the highway. I'm going to go see my friend David. I'm going to go see what he's doing on his Comet, and then we'll get back to this. We'll get back to this gas pedal thing. Okay.